Right.
Yes, sir.
All right. Very, very good morning to one and all present here. Hope you're all doing great and hope you're all staying safe. Firstly, I would like to thank Bobby, sir, for giving me this opportunity. Thank you so much, sir. So I'm Dhananjay. I'm from BBA First and today I'm here to explain about incremental cost. So before moving on to the concept, can somebody tell me what is the meaning of cost in common terms?
Value of a good.
All right. Any other definition? Nobody? Okay, so cost can also be the monetary value of goods and services that producers and consumers purchase. And bro, whatever you said was also right. Very good. So now that we know the meaning of cost, let's see what's an incremental cost. It's the total cost incurred due to an additional unit of product being produced. Say, for example, when a company makes and implements managerial decisions only regarding the production of goods and services. Just take the example of the production of goods and services, okay? So the extra cost arising from that particular decision, or maybe from any decision, is its incremental cost. So that decision can be, hiring extra labor or buying additional or new raw materials or adding new machines or replacing existing ones or changing the level of product output. There are many such examples, but I have picked only four because I feel these four are quite relatable and they're also easy to remember, right? So this is an incremental cost. And then now that we know what's an incremental cost, let's see what is a marginal analysis. So it's the analysis of benefits and costs of the marginal unit of a good or an input. Say, for example, a company wants to hire an employee to work in a factory. Marginal analysis indicates that hiring that particular employee provides a marginal benefit, or you can also call it a net marginal benefit, right? So in simple terms, the ability to produce more product outweighs the increase in labor costs. So companies usually, they use marginal analysis as a decision-making tool to help them maximize the potential profits. So remember the term, the decision-making tool to help them maximize the potential profits. Say, for example, when a manufacturer wishes to expand the company's operations, either by adding new product lines or increasing the volume of goods produced from the current product line, a marginal analysis of the costs and benefits is very much necessary, right? So that's about marginal analysis. Then moving on to marginal cost. So the second point itself says incremental cost is known as marginal cost. So what is a marginal cost? Cost of producing an additional unit or an output or a service. So can somebody tell me what is the definition of incremental cost? Nobody? All right.
The cost of producing one additional unit.
Yeah, yeah. So marginal cost and incremental cost is basically the same. All right, you got it right. Okay, so marginal costing differentiates the fixed cost and variable cost. So can somebody tell me what is the meaning of fixed cost and variable cost in simple terms, not complicated terms, simple terms?
Fixed cost is something like which is fixed throughout the
Very good. Yeah, you're right. And variable cost?
variable cost in the sense which changes by the demand or the supply.
Okay, good. So fixed cost is basically, the name itself says, as he told, it's fixed, it's constant, it does not change, right? And variable cost, it changes. So fixed cost is basically, it's a cost that does not change with an increase or decrease in the amount of goods and services produced or sold. Say, for example, properties, or maybe salaries or taxes or rental lease payments, etc. And variable cost is like, it's an ongoing cost that changes the value according to the factors like sales revenue and output. Say, for example, cost of raw materials used in the production, or it changes, right? And also labor, etc. So now that we learned what's marginal cost and what is fixed cost and variable cost, let's see the equation of marginal cost. Marginal cost is equal to total cost n minus total cost n minus 1. So if somebody has not noted down the formula, please note it down right now. It is very important. Marginal cost is equal to total cost n minus total cost n minus 1. All right, so now let's discuss an example of incremental cost, a numerical example so that you don't forget the concept. There are two cases in this example. So in the first case, a company manufactured 100 water bottles. Variable cost is rupees 150. Fixed cost is rupees 6,000. Find the total cost, right? So what is the variable cost in the first case?
150,
All right. The company manufactured how many water bottles? 100.
100.
So 150 into 100, that would be 15,000, right? So the fixed cost is rupees 6,000. So the total cost would be, it would sum up to 21,000. And in the second case, the
Yes.
same company manufactured 101 water bottles. Variable cost and fixed cost remains the same. So in the second case, how much is the variable cost?
150.
150. Good. So
150
150,
this him.
yeah, into the same company manufactured 101 water bottles this time, one extra. So 115 to 101. So it would be 15,150. And the fixed cost is the same, 6,000. So the total cost would be 21,150. So now let's go back to incremental cost. What is an incremental cost? It's the total, it means, okay, fine. You tell me the definition. Anybody?
The total cost
Incurred
n
due to an additional unit of
minus
product being
the
produced.
n
Yeah.
minus
All right. So in the first,
minus n minus 1.
okay, so a company manufactured 100 water bottles. You know that in the first case. So when the company manufactured 100 water bottles, the total cost is 21,000. And in the second case, the same company manufactured 101 water bottles. So the total cost would be 21,150. So because of one water bottle manufactured, one extra water bottle manufactured, the total cost, it changed from 21,000 to 21,150. It is an increase, right? So the original cost is rupees 150. So the original cost or the incremental cost in this case is 150, right? So I hope you all understood this. So you can also make your own example so that you don't forget the concept. Say, for example, a company manufactured 150 toys. Variable cost is 200, fixed cost is 7,000. And in the second case, the same company manufactured maybe 155 toys. Variable cost and fixed cost is the same. So you can find the additional cost. So this way you won't forget the concept, right? And then the last one, incremental costs include what? We all know that it includes raw materials such as inventory, and then utilities such as additional electricity needed to power the equipment, wages or direct labor that is only involved in production. Remember that that is only involved in production, and then shipping and packaging. So I hope you all understood what I was trying to convey. Thank you so much for your patient listening.